Hey there, Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here. Welcome to day 247 of our Get Your Goals annual challenge. We're doing one thing every day to get what we want, meaning to achieve our goals and objectives this year in all the different areas and aspects of our life. We've got a process that we defined in January after looking at a dozen plus, actually probably closer to 20 different goal frameworks. How to go about the process for achieving, setting, and getting what we want in life. This month we're focusing on the area of confidence. And our topic today is letting go strategies, which is kind of near and dear to my heart because I've had a lot of crap in my life that I've had to let go of over the decades. And I've been on the planet. I think the longer you're on the planet, the more stuff you have that positively and negatively impacts you. We want to hang on to the positive and let go and forgive about the negative, right? And learn the lessons from those things. So there's a lot of strategies to do that. I've actually done a whole video series. I had fun when I was running my Italian food business. I wasn't really online very much, but I'd like to dabble and do things. So I did a series of videos on letting go of false beliefs. So I picked a false belief and I did all kinds of fun and creative things to it. If you'd like that, I can go dig it out and find it and find the links to it. It still exists. You know, once you create something in the cyber world, it's pretty much there forever, right? That's why I tell my kids, careful what you text, be careful what you video, be careful that what you're video doing, because it's going to be there forever. Look at all the politicians and things that thought that something was in their past. They wore a funny Halloween costume and now it comes back to haunt them and actually destroys their career because of social media. So you never know. So what are some letting go strategies? I'm going to share a list of, if I have a giant magnifying glass here, of some letting go strategies. Our action item today is to just pick one. Just try one out. One that appeals to you, one that speaks to you, and just give it a try today and see if you can let go of some of your limiting beliefs. Remember we talked about our thoughts and beliefs yesterday, and chances are there's a few of them that were on your list, like there are on mine, that are not benefiting me, or there's some that are conflicting and butting heads, meaning whichever one has the strongest emotion attached to it at the time is going to override, and that's going to be how I make my decisions and choices. I don't want that. I want it to be that I'm making my decisions and choices and taking action toward what I want all the time. I don't want conflicting beliefs or limiting beliefs to hold me back. So the way to do that is to let go of those. There's a lot of strategies for doing that. For one, embrace positive affirmations. Positive affirmations are anchoring what we want in our life and letting go of the things that we don't want. Challenge your inner critic. I don't know about you, but I got an inner voice that isn't always very kind to me. And sometimes I just need to say, cancel, 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 or shut your mouth because I don't want to think that way. So challenge that inner critic. At least question it. Like if it says, hey, you're fat and ugly, you're like, no. It's not true. Practice mindful meditation. I listen to meditations and hypnosis every day. It's just a habit that I've gotten into, and I found a really great app by Victoria Gallagher that I love called Hip Talk, and it is a great thing. She's actually creating a new app now, so I'm testing that, and it's called Believe, which I think is going to be just, tenfold better, if not 100-fold better. But I love her app now, so I already love the test version of her new app, which should be coming out maybe next year, this year, next year. I can feel for her in terms of developing an app. We developed an app prior to the pandemic, and the process was grueling, but we learned a lot from it. And we learned that sometimes the universe has plans for us that are in our best interest that we don't understand at the time. I was thinking about this morning. And we need to let go of timing that we think is right sometimes for timing that the universe knows is better for us. We can practice mindful meditation. We can set achievable goals, and we're talking about that all year. We can surround ourselves with positivity. We can seek professional guidance if necessary. We can face our fears. We can keep a confidence journal, and I have what I call an awesomeness file. I think I've talked about that before, where good things and positive things that happen and things that just make me feel good go into this file. Used to be just one file, and then now it's more like a whole file drawer of things that make me feel good. So if I'm having a bad experience or a challenge or an upset in my life, I can just go through that and find a couple of things that automatically make me feel better. So same thing with the confidence journal. Save things that make you feel confident. Visualize success, practice self-compassion, Cultivate the growth mindset. Let go of comparison. Comparison is the fastest way to feel bad about yourself on the planet, because there's always going to be somebody that's more of something than you are. Always going to be somebody smarter. Always going to be somebody faster. Always going to be somebody prettier. Always going to be somebody more coordinated if you're comparing yourself to others. And all we can do is become the best possible version of ourselves. Practice gratitude, one of my favorites. Connect with supportive communities, another great one, and easy to do. Even during the pandemic, it was easy to connect with supportive communities by going online and using social media, right? Again, there's positives and negatives to social media, just like everything else. Attempt imperfection, meaning you don't have to be perfect at everything. Learn from your failures, develop a routine, celebrate your progress, practice self-care, learn to say no, use positive visualization, revisit your values, ask for feedback, keep learning, right? There's just a few. And like I said, I like to physically do letting go strategies. So if I need to forgive somebody or if I need to let go of a belief, I will write that false belief on anything and I will burn it up. I actually burn some in a bucket. I will flush it down the toilet. I'll write it on toilet paper. I'll write it on a mirror and then mirror clean it away. I'll do physical things that help me to release and let go of that false belief, that bad situation, etc., so I can get rid of it. I also do the Tony Robbins swish technique, and I have a lot of people teach the swish technique. It's an NLP thing where you take a memory and you change it and make it funny, brighter, comical, etc., to dissipate the negative energy and negative emotions associated with that. We can talk about that too. If anybody wants to know about that, we could probably do a whole separate video on it. All right, so what's our action item today? Think about one of your beliefs from yesterday, or think about a new one that comes up today and challenge that belief. If it isn't making you feel more confident, making you feel more capable, helping you to achieve your confidence goals. And just pick one of these ideas, one of these techniques, and implement it today. Share in the comments below which one you use, which one you do. I will do the same, and I will, of course, be with you tomorrow.